Okay, number 3. Number 3 says 2 students are pulling with 2 large forces, F1 and F2, as shown in the diagram, to lift a book of mass 2.5 kilograms. So the mass of our book is 2.5 kilograms. And the angle that the cables make is 1 degree. So this F2 has a horizontal component and a vertical component. This is F2x, this is F2y, this angle in here is 1 degree. And this F1 has an F1x and an F1y, and this angle in here is 1 degree. Because the angle is the same, it means the two forces are going to be the same. So again, it means that F1x and F2x are going to cancel each other out. If the angles were different, the two forces wouldn't be the same. But because the angles are the same, it means each force is going to support an equal amount of the weight. Okay? So it wants you to find what the F1 and F2 are. Well, we can find that the paper actually calls this F3, but it's really an FG. And we can find it because it equals mg. So Fg is equal to 2.5 kilograms times 9.81 meters per second squared. And so you should get an Fg of 24.525 newtons. Okay, so this is my Fg. So then we look at the F-axis are going to cancel each other out. So we look at the forces acting in the y direction. So if we do our F net in the y, should be equal to MAY. In the y direction, this book isn't moving yet, okay? So they're pulling with large forces, but it doesn't say it's moving, so the AY will be 0. So what are the forces acting in the y? Well, there's an F1y acting up, so it's positive. There's an F2y acting up, so it's negative. And there's an FG acting, it's positive. There's an FG acting down, it's negative. And they're going to be equal to 0. So take your FG across, they'll be equal to FG, which we found. And the F1y and the F2y are going to be equal because they're the same angle, they're supporting the weight. So this is the same as saying 2Fy equals Fg. So that means Fy is equal to Fg divided by 2. So it's equal to 24.525 newtons divided by 2. So Fy is equal to 12.2625 newtons. Okay, so that's the Fy, but we want the F. The Fy is the opposite side, the F is the adjacent, so that would be sine theta. So sine theta is going to equal Fy over F. We're solving for F, so multiply both sides by F, divide by sine theta, and you'll have Fy divided by sine theta. Fy was the 12.2625 newtons, and the angle is 1 degree. Okay, so divide by the sine of 1, and you should get 702.625, etc. newtons. Each force must be 702.625 newtons. Okay, so when it's